Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, BBI failed yesterday. President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga have decided to move on. But Kenya Kwanza side, even after celebrating yesterday, they have refused to move on. There are some concerns they are raising about BBI, of which some is making sense, zingine ni political. But one man, the ANC party leader Musalia Mudavadi, has been trending part of morning, today morning. And it's just because of one reason. Musalia Mudavadi was the one leading this team in reading the press statement. But Mudavadi has been part and parcel of BBI. I want you to listen to him shortly, and after that, I'm going to explain to you.
On Thursday, March 31st, 2022, declared null and void the Constitution of Kenya Amendment Bill 2020, popularly known as the Building Bridges Initiative. While we laud the brave decision of a majority of the men and women, whether the person remains the holder.
Now we are continuing with our Punchline discussion, but I have a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you have not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that any other time, once we release a video like this one, you'll always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. I know I had produced 2 videos, is it 2 or 3 yesterday, but I did not get time to respond to the comments. But I'm going to read them. Lazima respond is what I want to read your mind and respond to your views. Now, the issues that Kenyans have with Musalia Mudavadi is not the demand he's making in press statement. The reason is that Musalia Mudavadi, as ANC party leader, he appended his signature to the Building Bridges Initiative. That means he was endorsing that process. And Kenyans even are sharing the photos when he was signing. And even when it came to Senator Wetangula, there was a competition in Ford, Kenya between Wafula Wamunyinya and Senator Wetangula. Until now, all of them had to sign that document. Whereby we had one a legitimate party leader, another one illegitimate. We Wafula Wamunyinya. So that is how these leaders endorse Building Bridges Initiative. But when they come out now to condemn a process they had endorsed, to condemn a process that they were part of, it brings a mixed reaction in the minds of Kenyans. Sababu unajua wa Kenya sio wajinga sana. Wa Kenya wanaelewa. So it was good for Musalia Mudavadi if he was brave enough. Because even when BBI was going on, there was a time Mudavadi made some concerns. There are demands he was raising in BBI. And the issues he was talking about were added to the Building Bridges Initiative. There were some corrections were done. So meaning what Mudavadi was demanding in BBI was corrected and he accepted to endorse it. So the biggest problem is the same Musalia Mudavadi to come and lead this team and be the person reading the statement. Wengine wakiwa wako nyuma yake. The first thing, he's contradicting and misleading his supporter. Wafuasi wake wanakuwa confused. Because in the other hand, he was leading them in signing this document, meaning he was telling them we are supporting it. Then again, after the court have ruled against it, he's coming out again to tell them we were not part of this process. So the best thing was that even when BBI was starting, Mudavadi to some extent hakupenda. So he should have maintained that move the same way William Ruto was doing. But the problem is he again signed. So is he telling Kenyans that alishinikizwa, he was forced to sign that document, or he did it willingly? That is the question Kenyans might be asking. And that's why they are trying to share out those photos when he was signing that document. So the best thing from Musalia Mudavadi in this press conference, what he was supposed to do, is exactly what Senator Wetangula did. He can be part of this team, but just stand behind and let William Samoei Ruto to read the statement. Because after all, the deputy president from the word go, he was against building bridges initiative. And that is one good thing about William Samoei Ruto. Because the best thing to do is, even if you are right or wrong, you have to make an informed decision to either say yes or no. So whether Ruto was right or he was wrong, at least he made a decision and he had a stand. So the best thing from Musalia Mudavadi was to allow William Ruto and his team to read the statement, or if not even, then the best thing to do was for Musalia Mudavadi to totally avoid this press conference. Let Ruto address Kenyans because he was against what was happening, and he can question these issues to do with money that was used. But not standing there, because now, if this conference was to make sense in the mind of Kenyans and to the government, then after Musalia Mudavadi reading this statement, it is not making sense because, first of all, he was supporting it. So this is a backfire. It is backfiring. You supported it, now you are coming with a contradiction statement. But if it was Ruto, then it will make sense to his supporters and even in minds of Kenyans. Because he never supported it. He distanced himself from this issue. But now someone else who was endorsing it is now coming out to raise concerns about it. Sorry for that. So for Ruto, yes, he is right. He's better off having convinced Musalia Mudavadi and Senator Wetangula to join him on his side. But again, he has failed by allowing Musalia Mudavadi to lead his team in castigating what he felt it was wrong in the Building Bridges initiative. Because when Mudavadi comes out to tell Kenyans that BBI was unconstitutional, but then the other day he was endorsing Building Bridges initiative. So in one way, even if William Ruto had something to talk about Building Bridges initiative and to make sense in minds of Kenyans, then he failed because he took a wrong team to lead this thing. It is better akwe mwenyewe or part of his team than Mudavadi and Wetangula to take a low profile. In that way, I think this press conference could have made sense. But anyway, these are political statements. We know they are looking for populist politics, but again, using wrong group. This group was supporting BBI. They have been part and parcel of BBI. Their signatures are there. So they cannot come out again to tell people they were not for Building Bridges initiative. Kwani waliwekewa kisu kwa shingo wakaambiwa msiposign bas? I don't think so. So this is contradicting statement from Musalia Mudavadi. And to some extent, it is always misleading the supporters in the party. Because you cannot predict your leader. You don't know what step he's going to take next. He has become unpredictable. Or in one way, you cannot understand if really you need to take what he's telling you seriously or not. Because today he will come and support, tomorrow he will be against the same thing. So that is the problem here. I don't know what to think about this, but that's my view. So let us have a continuation of this conversation through the comment section. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you. But again, I said I'm going to read all the comments. Na nita respond. I was a little bit busy. That's why sijapitia. Otherwise, may good God bless you and see you in our next video.